Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brent Honeywell, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Chase Bouchard. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jason Guzman.
Striding into the box, Jason Guzman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Line towards center field. Myers is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping into the box, Yordan Alvarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Scott Blewett will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Ready now, Jack Mayfield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Mayfield.
Popped him up. McBroom moving to his left. 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Anibal Sierra.
Into the box now, Anibal Sierra. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. 1-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tim Tebow.
In now, Tim Tebow. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's out.
James Verhoeven would be next. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
1 strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
Man, it's still early in the season, but this guy's been off to a flying start. It's going to be interesting to see if he can keep this pace up the rest of the way.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit hard down the line. The 2-1 on its way.
Count it 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McBroom, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Reggie Trainer.
So striding forward now, Reggie Trainer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, James Verhoeven. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Okay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nick Tanalou.
So coming to the plate, Nick Tanalou, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
So far this season, Tanalou comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Tanalou has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Too high, and it's 3-0. Chas McCormick will be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Chas McCormick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Three and 0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-0. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The right fielder.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Drew Ferguson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Mm, 3-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. And it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
Probably wanted more out of that if that was runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
At the plate, Jake Myers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he's in there safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Jack Mayfield. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Express leads it 3-0. Digging in, Jimmy Govern. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Now the 1-0. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2. It was laid off and the count runs full. MJ Melendez is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, MJ Melendez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Down and away, ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Narciso Crook. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run, 9 driven in. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Govern leads off first with 1 away. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on the move for second. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dave Bouchard.
Striding in once again, Chase Bouchard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Anibal Sierra, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And now a pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Striding in, Tim Tebow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Melendez is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now back, the first baseman,
Stepping in, James Verhoeven. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Verhoeven is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense and has threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. At the plate, Jason Guzman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And there's out number 1.
the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tebow is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Stepping in, Ryan McBroom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-0.
The count is 1 and 2.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Nick Tanaloo. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Tanaloo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1 and 0.
The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chas McCormick.
Stepping up now, Chas McCormick. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here it comes.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, James Ritchie. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And it's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stepping into the box, Drew Ferguson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
Strike one to start the at bat. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike two.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Reggie Trainer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Reggie Trainer.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Jimmy Govern, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Count even now at 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, MJ Melendez.
Digging in, MJ Melendez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Now the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball next in.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Narciso Crook. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Crook is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Chase Bouchard. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Jake Myers. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jack Mayfield. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's out.
1-0 pitch on the way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Junior Marte comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Standing in now, Anibal Sierra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Tim Tebow. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Digging in once again, James Verhoeven. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready once again, Jason Guzman. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Scooped up. There's one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now in the box, Nick Tanalou. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The third baseman, Nick Tanalou.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Chas McCormick. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the pitch. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
3-2, full count. One out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Alvarez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Ritchie.
Ready for another chance? James Ritchie. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll. Into the box now, Ryan McBroom. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Reggie Trainer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ferguson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the second baseman, Jimmy Govern.
Now batting, Jimmy Govern. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch, and he struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, MJ Melendez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Josh DeMont gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Josh DeMont.
So digging in now, Drew Ferguson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ferguson.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bouncer up the middle, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder Jake Myers.
Digging in now, Jake Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
windup and the 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Jack Mayfield, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That one's in there, 3-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The 3-2 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in to try it again, Anibal Sierra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-0 home.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Richard Lovelady was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Richard Lovelady.
Into the box now, James Verhoeven, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Tanalou. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
Lays off 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And Round Rock is out in front, 5-0. Digging in, Narciso Crook. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chase Bouchard.
To the plate now, Chase Bouchard, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Gerson Moreno is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 84, Gerson Moreno.
So striding in, Jason Guzman, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And not in time as the run scores.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. He's set, and the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
The first baseman, number 9.
So stepping in, Ryan McBroom. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Too high, 1-0. From the stretch.
2 balls.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Reggie Trainer would be next. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Settling in now, Reggie Trainer. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Two out, bases loaded. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's the 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Express leads it 5-1. Now at the plate, Chas McCormick. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The designated hitter, Chas McCormick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Ritchie.
Now to the plate, James Ritchie. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Drew Ferguson.
Standing in, Drew Ferguson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. Short, hit hard. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Renel Blanco comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 59, Renel Blanco.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Govern. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Jimmy Govern.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two-zero count, the pitch.
That's a ball.
MJ Melendez will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding into the box, MJ Melendez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle, scooped up. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in now, Narciso Crook. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Round Rock Express took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Brent Honeywell with his 4th win this season. Scott Blewett was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.